Do like the fastest person clap where it's like.
Yeah. Okay. Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Weather News Happens or Not show. We are back here again. It has been over an entire week since we filmed the last episode of the Weather News Happens or Not show. And if you haven't checked it out yet, it's on the channel. Go watch it.
Yeah,
we talked about Thanksgiving and a lot of other different things on the episode last time. The longest episode I think we've ever done. It was an hour and a half long. And it came out on Thanksgiving. So if you want to go check that video out, it'll be at the top of this video. Dawson talks about the history of Thanksgiving a little bit. We talk about some news that is going on. We talked about some movie stuff. We talked about political stuff. We talked about a lot of different things. So if you want to hear what we have to say, go check it out. It'll be at the top of this video.
We did do that.
Yeah, we did do that. Dawson got very heated in a lot of moments there. And I just tried to make a joke out of it, pretty much. But before we get into what we're going to be doing in this episode of the show today, I want to say I know we talk about a lot of the stuff that we do on here, but if y'all want us to, or if you want to check us out on other social media or whatever, Dawson does his TikTok videos, and tell him what your TikTok is.
Let me go to it.
He's got to go look.
You can follow me on TikTok at Dawson_Mullins1, and it's me in the night outfit of Sir Gavin.
Yeah.
Which you might learn more about Sir Gavin at some point.
Yeah, and he does a lot of cosplay videos on there.
Yep.
That's the content that he does outside of Weather News Happens or Not. You can also check out my YouTube channel. It's been in the featured channels for quite some time. You can look it up at tparks14. I do a lot of gaming videos on there. I've been doing a lot of gaming videos the last couple years. So go check our stuff out. I know y'all always see us on here together, but we also do stuff outside of Weather News Happens or Not. And Dawson does TikTok and I do gaming stuff. So go check that stuff out. Also, I like to mention, we have a Discord server now.
Oh, yes.
Yes, so if y'all want to go join it, the link will be in the description down below. We currently have one member besides us. Not a great thing, but if y'all want to join that, y'all can.
Yeah.
Basically, it's going to be a place where you can talk to us. And you can suggest video ideas. Y'all can learn about Lost But Not Gone. We'll put announcements on there.
Yeah.
And y'all can be the first ones to know what's going on with Weather News Happens or Not. So if y'all want to join that, do it. It'll be in the link down below.
Go do that.
Later on in this episode, we recorded this before we went on the air rolling. We decided to recreate a scene from Justice League War. We have not done one of these little segments in quite some time. The last one we did was recreating the Batman versus Joker fight in the Killing Joke, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. And so if y'all want to check that out, that was a pretty cool little thing that we did for that one. But later on in the episode, you'll get to see me as Green Lantern and Dawson as Batman as they meet each other for the very first time. And that'll be a quite interesting thing to witness.
Trying to find who plays the voices. There it is.
Oh, he's looking stuff up.
Yeah, Justice League War. So Trace plays, he does Green Lantern in that. And in the actual Justice League War, Green Lantern is voiced by a guy named Justin Kirk. And then I play Batman, or I'll do the voice of Batman, and Batman in this one is voiced by Jason O'Mara.
Yeah, I thought it didn't sound like it sounded like a different Batman.
So,
but yeah, makes sense to me, I think.
And this actually came out in 2014.
Yeah, animation looks like it's from the 90s, but
yeah.
But yeah.
You know.
But we did that, and we'll show y'all guys that later on in the episode. What's been going on this week, Dawson?
Work.
Work? Nice. We're off to a great start with work.
Very tired.
Christmas is around the corner.
Christmas is around the corner.
As you can tell, we have the tree from last time. It's still here. Tree is still here. Yeah, we've been working as normal.
Yay.
This last week since we been here on the episode of the show. I actually went to Dawson's house for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. That was a lot of fun. Did not capture any of that, or we would show y'all. But hey, private situation. No.
Yeah.
Private situation.
We're just kind of chilling out, talking, eating, you know.
Doing the thing.
Doing stuff.
Have you been seeing anything with the movies lately?
We
talked about that in the last episode with the Marvels and Napoleon, and
I still want to watch Napoleon. Napoleon's out, ain't it?
I
know it's out on Apple TV because I got a notification for it the other day.
Yeah. I think it's out now. I have to look.
I think so. I don't remember.
I'm gonna look it up.
The new Godzilla movie, Godzilla 1 or something like that?
Yeah.
It's coming out.
Yeah, it's out. Napoleon is.
It's
2.5 hours.
Wow. And that movie looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Godzilla 1. I'm actually kind of starting to watch that show, Monarch.
Oh, Monarch?
Monarch,
yeah.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I've heard about that one.
Other than that, I haven't really kept up with anything.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything either.
Funny enough. There's one movie that's coming out that looks pretty decent, which they stole our name, but that movie, Silent Night.
Yeah, I saw that, and I thought that was funny. I was like, we did a film called that.
We did a Silent Night.
But it actually is called, it's named that for Silent Night, for Christmas.
For Christmas.
Of course.
You know.
But, yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming out. I saw that the other day, and I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah. Well, yeah, speaking of Christmas, and since it's Christmas time's around the corner, we kind of briefly talked about this on the film. We just kind of, like, hinted it in there. We actually have a Christmas theme-ish video that we talked about that centers around the character Arachnid.
Yeah.
And the reason being is some of the animation videos that we got and some of the things that we got, it takes place during animation time. It takes place during Christmas time.
Yeah.
So if we're going to film that video, it's going to have to be around Christmas time.
Yeah, pretty much. There's also that other one with Michael the Archangel.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a long time
Yeah,
ago.
with me as the horrible boyfriend and the girl that you're trying to save or something other.
No, that was the Dream Demon thing.
Oh, the Dream Demon.
Yeah.
That was around Christmas.
That was around Christmas, yeah. Yeah, we had this idea where there was this one girl that was being haunted throughout, like, birth, basically. And a Dream Demon was trying to go after her. And her and a group of friends go camping or, like, rent out a cabin for Christmas. And they were going to spend Christmas together. And you're actually learning this for the first time.
We've never talked about it on camera.
So, ta-da.
Yeah, I think I've got the list on my phone.
And they go to the log cabin, and it's around the year that the Dream Demon is able to finally kind of take over her in a way. And my character, which I play an angel, but just kind of in disguise.
Yeah.
I've been watching over her since childbirth, but now she's at the age that kind of looks like how my character looks like. So my character's kind of weaseled his way into her friend group to still watch over her. They get out to the cabin, crap hits the fan, and then Dream Demon finally kind of takes her over, and then it's a fight between the demon and the angel. And I had this idea that was so creepy. It would have been, like, very creepy and weird at the same time. And I actually thought of it because of that show, Haunting of Hill House.
Yeah.
There's kind of a scene like this in there, but of course not with a Dream Demon and an angel. It's just whatever. I had this idea of where... So the only way that the Dream Demon can take over her body and be able to... not really take over her body, but be able to kind of present himself in a real form, is to keep her in a dream state. So it was going to cut in between, and in this dream state, he made it to where it's like a happy moment for her, to where she wants to stay inside of it. And it's like her dancing with her dad or dancing with somebody and just having a nice moment. And she's dancing around and having fun with her dad, and she's actually dancing with somebody. But when it cuts back over to the cabin, she's dancing by herself in the living room, and the demon and the angel are like fighting each other around her.
Yeah.
It's like, what is happening?
Whoa.
So that was a crazy ordeal. And then, of course, right whenever the angel gets rid of the demon, she finally wakes up and all sorts of fun stuff.
Yeah, I have not touched this since December of 2018.
2018.
Yeah, I haven't. That was like almost 5 years ago. Yeah, I was supposed to play 2 characters in this. Zane Love, the boyfriend. Convenient. I think I gave him the last name Love for reasons.
Love.
And I also play Lucifer himself, which I forgot about that. But yeah. The main girl, which we didn't cast yet, was Tegan O'Neill. Actually, Tegan O'Neill Valerie was the main girl, sorry. Yeah. Tegan was her friend. Valerie Romero was I guess you told me to put, pure soul.
Oh, pure
she
soul.
was the pure soul. Julian was actually supposed to be in it as Frath, the dream demon.
Oh.
Frath was the dream demon. And then Dawson as Michael the Archangel.
Oh, lovely.
That was the cast for that, and I've had that for 5 years on my phone.
And if we probably did that now, we would probably just make it to where
We probably take some characters out of that.
characters out. Keep Frath because he's a made-up dream demon.
He's the villain.
He's
of
the
film.
villain, and keep him.
I probably would take
name.
Lucifer out of it.
We would take Lucifer.
That
out
was
of it
I don't know what.
And probably change, instead of Michael the Archangel, make up an angel.
Yeah, like an angel guy.
Yeah.
We could look up some angel names,
Angel
something
names.
other, whatever. We'll
Since
figure it out.
Michael's such an iconic.
Yeah, you put him in the
Castiel.
yeah, that's the thing, is like you put him in the Seven Sins one.
Yeah.
And that one
was cool.
Yeah, well, we
forgot
really
about that
couldn't do that now. I mean, in high school
we don't
we
have 7
thought we
people.
could, but
Yeah.
not anymore.
That was different. That
Not
was pretty
unless
cool.
like we had like different masks for
Yeah.
people, and I played like 7 different people, that would be like the most tiring I'd ever be if we did that. But I remember that one.
Speaking of so the Seven Sins was kind of like this because it was the whole Michael had to go through a trial of defeating the 7 sins.
Yeah.
And he had to go through yada 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 yada. It'd be kind of cool if we did a video that's like the Christmas Carol.
Mm-hmm.
In a way to where it's like you got a guy and then he has to deal with 3 ghosts.
Which
in one
would
night.
be me as 3 different
Yeah.
people, because in those films are the same person.
And you just kind of let it go through, and each ghost represents something, and it could be past, present, and future, and he has to go through it, but it'd be just kind of something.
Yeah,
cool.
then you can actually use your family for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it would be easier because it's about your family, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fun times. We're coming up with ideas on the spot.
Fun times.
Fun. Yeah, I forgot that was 5 years ago. I knew it was a long time ago in high school, but
It was a long time ago.
yeah, that's what I remember that.
I'm looking at because I know you usually write down all your stuff in your notes. I sometimes write down film stuff in my notes, so I'm gonna look up what I've got.
Oh, I could
Just
sit here for
curious.
probably like 15 or so minutes just talking about all the AI things I've came up with and wrote down. There's a lot of them.
I've got a thing in here that's called Red Zio, and under it the caption is a treasure-seeking action and adventure short film.
I don't have that written down at all.
About the story of how Zordon sends Tommy seeking out the Red Zio crystal and him on this adventure trying to seek it, and finds it and uses it for the first time to fight off people out to find the crystal.
There's so many different renditions of that story that we wanted to do.
We honestly could change that. Keep the story.
Just have a different guy.
But just have a different guy.
Well, we have our own Red Zeo Ranger anyways that we were going to use back in high school, so we could just use that guy.
It'd be cool to go back to the cave
Yeah.
That we filmed at, and where he goes in the cave.
He finds the crystal.
In the cave.
Yeah.
That would be.
That
cool.
would be cool. It'd be funny, like he gets teleported, and he drops down into all those fallen trees and everything, and then he tries to go and find he keeps walking, then he finds the cave.
Oh yeah.
Wow, we're cooking, folks.
We're cooking.
Yeah, I don't have that one written down, but I know that there's many renditions of that where it's like the first one I can remember is Zeo, where it was our made up Zeo Ranger guys and our made up Zordon guy, and these two guys played soccer on their high school team, and something happens and they find the crystals and they become the Rangers. That was like the first iteration of it, I remember.
I should tell you this because I forgot I had the thing on the script, so we talked about the other day.
Yeah.
I've actually got in 2018. I've got the casting list and the synopsis list of our Batman Tall Tales, where we play ourselves
as Batman.
Batman
characters.
As
Batman characters.
Which is Batman. It starts off as Batman Tall Tales, in quotation marks, our life. Episodes are at least 15 minutes long.
I could see them being longer.
There's 5 episodes that we've got written down.
I don't even remember. I remember talking about this. I don't remember talking about the episodes.
So, cast is Dawson as Batman.
Okay.
Trace as Tech Guy First / Joker. Preston is Friend / Two-Face.
Yeah.
Julian is Scarecrow.
Yeah.
Maddie is Catwoman. Hope is a friend, and others.
Okay.
Episode 1, the pilot.
Okay.
Begins of how Dawson turns into Batman. First villain will be Black Mask. Which is funny because we don't have Black Mask.
We don't even have him cast.
Episode 2. People in the school keep getting drugged, and it's because of Julian turns into the Scarecrow.
What?
And Batman has to fight him.
So, Batman Begins.
Yeah.
The first Batman Begins.
And Batman has to fight him.
Okay.
And turns him in.
Random. Okay. These all could be short films.
These all could be
really,
short
they
films.
could.
Episode 3. Preston gets into an accident and gets his face caught on fire, and he turns into Two-Face. And gets split personality disorder because of the...
Brain damage.
Brain damage. And he begins a life of crime, but the other side wants to help people, and Batman gets sad when he realizes his friend turned into a monster.
That sounds like a lot of stuff in one film.
15 minutes of just that.
Well, really, I'm looking at it as like as films, because you because that's what we really do. I mean, we've tried to do episodes of things, but like really now we've done like the whole South Jardy thing. Those are episodes / films. So really all of those could be just like different films and junk, and they could just all like go together seamlessly.
That's crazy.
That one seems like it'll be the craziest one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Episode 4. People are getting mugged, and they're saying it's a cat burglar. It's a cat burglar. Then Dawson finds out it's Maddie, and he knows he needs to stop it.
Well, it'd be Caitlin in this case.
Yeah, but he keeps letting her get away.
Because he loves her.
Because he loves her. This is the whole story of Batman and Catwoman.
Yeah.
Episode 5. Cops are after Batman and are trying to stop him. Then they find out that he's just trying to help.
So, The Dark Knight.
I've actually got 6 episodes.
Oh, 6?
6 episodes. Episode 6, the finale.
Ooh.
After everybody begins to realize that Batman is not just a random vigilante and that he's actually the hero, his best friend, which was the tech behind it and helping him out, in quotation marks, Alfred, turns out he gets caught up in one of the crossfires, falls into a pit of acid,
Convenient.
and finds out, and then later on, a bunch of crime and anarchy explosion starts happening, and Batman has to be a detective to find it out. Figures out that the Joker, or this man that is calling himself the Joker, is running around, and finds out that it was his best friend all along.
I know we've talked for a long time. We've talked about doing a video where it was me versus Dawson, and that would just be like super emotional. That would be. Honestly, you could take all of those episodes, make Batman the Owl.
Yeah.
And you could literally make our version of Black Mask, Scarecrow, Catwoman, Two-Face, and the Joker.
And make it a series.
Yeah. And they wouldn't even have to be us. They would just be us playing characters that are like us. Basically, they're just like, they take on the personality of us.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, we just have to come up with different names. We might cook on that later, and we'll come back, and we'll talk to y'all about it in a whole entire episode. I know next July, it'll be 10 years that we've been doing YouTube videos. And so I know next July we're going to be doing an episode probably talking about the whole 10 years that we've been doing videos. So look out for that. I remember that. But yeah, I remember you talking about that, but I did not remember
actually
having all of that stuff. That's crazy. All that junk.
I got a thing in here of Peter Pan video stuff, but I can't say any of this because it would ruin it.
Oh, because it's Neverland
stuff?
stuff?
It's Neverland stuff, and I'm not going to say it because we actually got footage for it, so I'm not going to ruin it.
And I would say here's a split second of it, but I ain't going to do that.
Yeah. Because we do plan on finishing it at some point.
Yeah.
I've got stuff for Magnaman, but it's just the cast.
Oh, I think I have that
Which
on
is
mine
literally
as well.
4 people right here.
Oh, I think I've got more on mine.
You probably got a lot more.
I think I got a lot more. No, it's called The Return. I forgot.
The Return.
So, the one that he's talking about, let me see if I can find it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I've got a bunch. I've got Dawson as Magnaman. Caitlin as, Magnaman. Eric Holly. That's Magnaman's, our first ever superhero. Original superhero.
It really is.
Yeah. Caitlin as Libby Chapman. I am Trent Peterson. Callie, who is friends with Caitlin. At the time. Mary Miller. Preston was supposed to play Purple Blaze.
Yes.
And then Ian was supposed to play a city worker. Callie's husband was supposed to play a cameraman. My dad or my grandpa was supposed to play the mayor. And my mom was supposed to play a secretary.
Oh, how about that?
That was all the cast for that one. So, I have not touched that in 2 years. So,
we're still thinking about doing that at some point too.
Or a film with the new Magnaman.
Yep. I've got The Duel, but it's just the cast.
Oh,
and
The
it's
Duel.
me as Sir Gavin, Trace as Runo the Prince, Caitlin as Alina the Princess, Preston as Elric the Bad Knight, Callie as Colette the Maid, Peyton as the Messenger Pause, Julia as the Maid.
Preston's ex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lorella, Dad as King Larkin, and Ian as Bad Prince Rundle.
We've already talked about chopping that in half, if not way more than half already. Which I think we changed it to where you were still going to be Sir Gavin, and I was going to, if we couldn't get somebody to play Sir Elric, I was going to be the guy under the suit.
Yes.
Yeah, so, and he doesn't show his face, you just hear him talk.
Mm-hmm.
And but it would be easier to not have to get somebody else to do that, basically. Yeah. That's what I remember. I remember we were going to do that, and there's a lot of changes to that video. Because we did a video talking about that film, if you want to go check that out. That was a couple years ago when we talked about that. And we also did that little teaser, Sir Gavin character trailer for your TikTok. We did that. And all that junk. I've got a lot of different AI
I got the backstories
stuff.
of our Journey of Heroes things.
Yeah, we did an episode on that, if you want to check that out.
I've got like random stuff of like things that could be like, this is stuff you can, these are like lines to say in films.
Yeah.
And stuff. So I mean,
I watched The Usual Suspects last night, and there's a line that it's one of the most famous things like that a bunch of people have said. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world that he didn't exist.
Oh yeah.
I watched that movie, and it's in that movie, and I was just like, that's such a great line.
Like, here's one. Person, I'll ruin your life with one phone call. Other dude, I'll end your life with one phone.
Oh, that sounds like a joke almost.
Okay.
I've got, I was saying I have a bunch, since ChatGPT's become a big thing, we've kind of had it help with some ideas. I've probably used it way too much because I'm not a great writer. I don't like writing, so I just shove it into AI and then I see what happens and then I go with it.
I write a lot.
Yeah, Dawson. I have a lot of ideas. Dawson just writes them all, and has ideas too. But that's just usually how it goes. This one, I like this one. This one's called Lost Treasures. In Lost Treasures, young archaeologist Jack McKay rescues his kidnapped parents and battles a dangerous organization to protect a powerful artifact. Lost Treasures. That was one of the ones that AI came up with. I think I was trying to go for an Indiana Jones type video, I think.
This was the thing that GPT created, was our custom Iron Man thing that I sent you, which was this is the, there's like 5 cameras here.
Yeah.
This was the thing, which was our custom Iron Man, which was once in a quiet town nestled between rolling hills. 2 best friends, Alex and Mike,
I think I changed that.
Yeah. Shared a passion for technology and adventure. Spending countless hours tinkering in their garage, they dreamed of creating something extraordinary. One day, fueled by their shared enthusiasm, they embarked on an ambitious project, building a suit of armor inspired by their favorite superhero, Iron Man.
Iron Man.
I am Iron Man. Alex. Oh, this is just like their character people. Okay. Alex, the more daring of the two, took the role of wearing the suit. Meanwhile, Mike, the computer whiz, designed a sophisticated AI system that connected to satellites, giving them eyes in the sky. With their combined skills, they transformed ordinary pieces of metal and circuits into a remarkable suit of powered armor. Their first night out as crime-fighting partners arrived sooner than expected. A notorious gang had planted during robbery at the town's largest bank. First of all, so like you got Iron Man, and like you know how Iron Man is, and like you see him in the Avengers or whatnot. If you just got like a small little group of people like robbing a bank and like a dude in full suit armor,
yeah, I'm here to stop it.
Like, the people robbing the bank would just be like,
I
give up.
I give up. I'm done.
You know what? We're gonna leave.
I've actually changed it to you as Mason Turner and then me as Nick Adams.
Okay.
So it's not like completely, because it always uses the same
names.
The same names.
Largest bank. Donning the sleek, high-tech suit, Alex felt an adrenaline rush as he prepared to face danger head-on. Mike, stationed at their positive headquarters, monitored the situation through the suit's built-in cameras and provided real-time analysis. As the gang entered the bank, Alex activated the suit. Its mechanical components whirling to life. He scared through the night sky, landing gracefully near the bank.
Gracefully.
Would it be gracefully? Because I know sometimes Iron Man can land gracefully, and then there's sometimes where he's just like, wham!
He's going to go right through the roof of the bank.
He's just like, oh, gosh, hello. Where am I at?
Something about landing gracefully.
Landing gracefully, yes, near the bank. With enhanced strength and agility, he swiftly confronted the criminals. The suit's advanced sensory allowed Alex to anticipate their moves, giving him the upper hand. Kind of like, I feel like that'd be like a scene. Actually, hold on, I'll talk about that here in a second. Because I just got an idea, but I'm going to read it. Inside their makeshift headquarters, Mike guided Alex with precise information, ensuring he was always one step ahead of the robbers. Using the suit's repulsor technology, Alex disabled the gang's weapons without causing harm, neutralizing the threat efficiently.
I don't know how.
I don't know how. With the situation under control, the local authorities arrived to apprehend the criminals. Alex and Mike shared a triumphant glance, their friendship and ingenuity saving the day from that night on. They became the town's unsung heroes, protecting their community from any threat that dared to disrupt its peace.
Then the government gets involved, and they're like, what is that?
What is that thing? Their adventures continued, each night bringing new... Why are they doing it at nighttime? I feel like if it's a suit of armor, do
they're
it in
weird.
the day. Like, do it in the day. I mean, it's not Batman.
Hey,
like,
hey, they're weird. They're weird guys.
Right? bringing new challenges that tested their skills and friendship. Together, they provided that the determination of teamwork and touch of brilliance ordinary people could accomplish extraordinary feats. And so, in the hearts of their quiet town, two friends stood as guardians, their bond and their armored creation serving as a beacon of hope for all.
Wow.
That could be the name.
Wow.
Guardian.
Guardian. The Guardian.
But, so my idea, I just thought about this, to make it easier, because like I said, I mean, you got, realistically, you got, like, say, 3 people that's bank robbing with, like, pistols and maybe a shotgun.
Yeah.
And then you got a guy fly down with a suit of armor. That's going to be over in, like, a minute.
Yeah, pretty much.
I feel like if, like, the first time out, they would need to be testing stuff out, so I feel like the first fight needs to be something that would be kind of, like, back and forth in a way.
Well, because
you know?
you're just putting the suit on.
You're just putting the suit on, so it's just like wham, and then, like, actually have
I don't know how to work this thing.
Yeah. So I feel like it'd be kind of cool, and like I said, I just thought of this in my head, but do a thing to where at the beginning somebody could play some scientist or whatnot, and he's on the news talking about how there was a shipment of enhanced technology weapons or whatnot that was stolen, and then that could be the thing, is these bunch of people stole these enhanced technology weapons, and then they used them to fight him. Like, one of the weapons can be something kind of like whiplash, where there's whips of electricity and, like, do something like that. And then what I was thinking was that whole ordeal where it's like your character's thinking, like, 2 steps ahead, and you're helping them analyze the whole situation to help them out.
I'm a nerd.
It could be like the scene in Captain America Civil War where Iron Man's getting the crap beat out of him by both of them. And then it's like one part where it's like the AI system, like, talks, and he's like, I've analyzed all of their fight moves, this, and this. Now you can be 1 step ahead of them. And then, like, Tony Stark's like, well, let's kick. And then he just, like, he analyzes everything in his hood and then starts, like, giving it to him back. And that would be a kind of cool scene where he's Guardian, I guess what we can call him.
It'd be kind of funny. He's like the whole suit takes over and he's like, what am I doing?
And, like, Guardian could be, like, getting the crap, like, he can slightly be losing where it's like,
yeah.
Oh, Lord. Like, because, like you said, he's not used to the suit. He doesn't know how to fully work all the components to it yet. And then you're just like, I've scanned everything.
Here you go.
Here you go. Now
have fun.
Use this data and go to town. And then he's just like, okay. And then just
be like the Matrix. I want to learn jujitsu. Okay, got it now.
Well, heck, that was kind of the whole thing with the Mighty Manus.
Yeah.
You took a guy that has no idea how to fight, and then the suit, whenever the suit combines with him, he, like, gets all this knowledge of, like,
from that alien guy.
I now know how to fight.
Yeah, he got it all from the alien.
He's fighting. He's just like, I don't know how I'm doing this.
I came across. I was looking at all my different AI things. I wrote down this. I think I was meaning it for it to be a TV series, but it honestly could be like one film or a series of films. I called it Lost in the Woods.
Oh.
Based off of the fact that we're surrounded by woods where we live. And that's basically all the ideas that I can ever come up with because we usually film in the woods.
Yes.
I don't even know if I've told you this, but most of these I haven't. I've wrote them down and kept them on here. Lost in the Woods is a thriller about John Arnold, a man who wakes up in a dense forest with no memory of his identity. He has no idea who he is. He embarks on a journey with Naomi, a young woman living in the woods, to uncover his past and his purpose. They face numerous challenges and encounter a sinister organization requiring John and Naomi to work together to return to civilization before it's too late. Yeah.
I know because we talked about this in the last episode, and now we actually got time to be able to do it. I'm back on Celtics right now.
Ooh.
What was the last one that I talked about?
I have no idea.
Because I was going.
You talked about a lot of them.
I did, but I was like going up the list, and then I talked about like one random one. Like I chose one random one because you were like choose one last one. I was like, oh, let me make it a good one, and then chose random one. But
I
ended on one.
I realized that I think I can go live on TikTok now.
Can you?
Yeah. gave me the option, I guess. I went on there and it said...
Grace can go live on TikTok.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to use it for.
I do it randomly.
Yeah, I haven't even tried it yet.
That face just...
I know, yeah, I was scrolling through and I saw it and I was like, that's the thumbnail. When was the last time we even talked about?
I don't remember when we talked about it.
Yeah.
Neverland. Okay.
Yeah.
The Green Dragon.
Sorry for the silence. We're trying to figure out this video.
Yeah. So, Neverland was the last one we talked about. So, after Neverland, which was the last time this script was touched, was July 9th of 2020. I think we...
that was like 2 months after we started talking about it.
Yeah. This one was The Day the World Lost Hope.
That is Superman.
It is Superman.
Yeah. Well, who knows if it is still anymore.
Yeah. Well, here it's still Superman.
I know, but I just mean, like, if we did it now.
Mm-hmm.
Because now we're taking everything and just, like, our own thing. Here you go.
Because, like, here I've got Superman, Lois...
Brightburn's and that. Or did you change
Jimmy,
it?
It was changed to...
I remember Brightburn was...
It was going to be Brightburn, but I changed it to the...
forgot.
The robot that has Kryptonian in it.
I probably wrote it down.
I can't remember his name.
I think I know who you're talking about. Let me see.
Hold on.
Yeah, I've still got Brightburn right now. Huh. That's what I thought. But is it the guy that is it Zod?
Mm-mm.
No, because I remember I'm like Zod's not a robot.
No.
He's a human man.
Metallo.
Oh,
Metallo.
Metallo.
Yeah.
That's different.
And it's the film where our version of Superman's death.
Yes. Now it is. It was just Superman, and then now as we're looking at all these, we're now gonna think of characters to change them with because we're trying to get into our own stuff. We have been since COVID. Basically, we've been trying to do our own stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, not even since COVID. Probably since we graduated high school, we've been trying to do
a little bit more custom character stuff.
Well, because in high school we based it off of people that already existed, so it's kind of just like, eh.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? We might do it, but we like doing our own thing.
Yeah.
So, next up, which is July 19th of 2020, Shattered Hood.
Oh, yeah, the finale of Season 1 of the Red Hood series.
The Red Hood series.
Which, that one is probably going to be... It is insane, but that one is the only one that I can think of that we probably will not change because Red Hood, Jason Todd is such it's not our character, but it feels like he is.
Yeah,
and
we use him so much.
And he's not, though, but he's our universe. Jason Todd is our universe.
This film is...
Crazy. Crazy. We'd have to cut that one in half, too, because... Or you'd have to fix the script, too, because there's a lot of people in that, like you and...
Preston.
Yeah, there's Deadshot's in that, I think.
No, Deadshot's not in this one.
I thought Preston was Deadshot.
He's Dick Grayson.
Oh, and then there's a guy. Well, there's not gonna be a guy playing Tim Drake, but there's gonna be they're gonna mention him.
Yeah, they mention him.
Yeah.
But he plays Dick Grayson, and it's during the time that he's a detective.
Yeah.
And I play Jason, and then you've got Riddler, Black Mask, Penguin.
The Round Table of Villains.
Yeah.
Joker's not in it because
no.
I'm not gonna say because you need to watch the Horrors from the Past.
Yep.
To understand what happens in this one.
That film is complete and utter chaos.
Honestly, I probably have already said it, but I'm not gonna say it again. So.
I've got a film on here. Oh, okay. Okay. Vengeance. It's a Western.
Western, yeah. It's the one where, like, the brother gets killed.
Yep,
yeah.
The sheriff gets killed and his brother.
I think I've got that one written down on my phone with the names of people.
This one only is 9 pages long. And reading the end of it is kind of like the film we just did, Home.
Yeah, it's funny because, like, you saying 9 pages, it makes you think, like, oh, yeah, we write all these pages, and then it's going to be, like, 20 minutes, which that's how it goes now. Because in high school, we were taught 1 page equals 1 minute. That's a lie.
Yeah, no. Slade.
Yeah. Slade, I remember that one. That one was going to be a big one, too.
That was going to be a big one, too.
Josh was actually going to be playing the main bad guy in
Yeah,
that
he
one,
was.
too. And then he's going to get killed.
Yeah.
When does he not in videos?
The storyline of Slade is...
It's gruesome.
It's gruesome, and it's kind of, in a way, like the new storyline for Broken, too.
Mm.
In a way. The Fries.
Yeah, the Fry Brothers. Still haven't come up with that one yet. But also, I sent you that one where that was based off of the movie Silence and Broken, where this guy, I mean, I thought it would just be me and Dawson, but self-discovery, where this guy, I've always liked the idea, I don't know if we've talked about our ideas so much, that if you've listen to the beginning of my ideas, it always starts with somebody waking up and not knowing where they are. I always like that for some reason because it's a great lead-off point to like figure out where you are, what's going on, and then the guy, Dawson's character, stumbles across to be Dawson's house, and this guy, whether he's Japanese or not, we'll probably figure that out later. But he stumbles across this dude, and the dude's like, "I'll take you back home if you learn how to become the ways of the ninja." And then there's a whole film where they just like do training to become a ninja, and this dude realizes, this is my purpose. I don't really want to go home. I want to be a ninja.
I want to be this.
And it's just basically like a cool little origin thing. Possibly we could turn him into some dude. You know, it's a simple thing. I told Dawson that sometime, I think it was this week or last week.
He did.
So, yeah. Cool stuff.
I know with the Fries, all I got is
the trailer. No.
The Fries, in quotation marks, Mafia short film.
I will say, before you continue with the ideas, like we said, we recreated a scene from Justice League War.
I forgot we did that.
Yeah, we recreated a scene from Justice League War. We're going to take y'all to that really quick, and then we'll come back and we'll continue the ideas off of Dawson's Celtics account, where Dawson plays Batman.
I do.
And I play the Green Lantern.
Batman.
And it's not very long, but
it's like a minute and 18 seconds.
Check it out. Yeah, I noticed, but fire is no problem for me. As I was saying, Green Lantern can do anything.
Except shut up, apparently.
Wow, someone forgot to take their true blood tonight.
I'm not a vampire.
Seriously? I thought with the darkness and the vanishing, then what, super strength?
No.
Can you fly?
In a plane.
Wait, you're not just some guy in a bat costume, are you? Are you freaking kidding me? What? Nobody asked you to prom, so now you dress as a bat and prowl around in your parents' basement?
What's this do?
Huh?
No buttons. I assume it works off of concentration.
How'd you do that?
You weren't concentrating.
You won't do that again.
Unless I want to.
That's it. Let's rumba, Spooky. How cool was that?
Ta-da.
How great was that?
Once again, we don't know what it looks like.
We don't know what it looks like. I'm gonna edit it separately from this video. But that was it. Pretty cool, funny little thing. If y'all want us to do more stuff like that.
More talking in that one than the last one.
We've talked about doing more of those. If y'all want us to do more of those, let us know in the comments. All that stuff. We talked about taking comic books and voicing those and reading those, and because you can find all sorts of them on the internet. The magical world of the internet.
Yeah.
But if y'all want us to do that stuff like that, just let us know.
Another little thing that we talked about that it was a joke, and then Trace talked about possibly doing it and then posting it on the channel just to be funny, is doing the old taking clips from our past video and doing the whole thing.
Oh yeah,
the
Yam time.
Yam time.
Good bot!
Why is he so angry? Oh!
Yeah, TikTok meme right there. But back to the ideas.
Oh, yes.
I had to get that in before the video got too long. So we hope y'all enjoyed that. If y'all did, leave a like down below. Very much appreciated. But we were talking about our ideas. We talked about the self-discovery ninja.
Yes.
Ninja. I almost said episode. Film.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it really feels like an episode. But films. What's the next one?
We also talked about the fries. Kind of short, but I mean, if you watch the trailer, you got the idea of it.
Yeah.
Next, August 30th of 2020 was the last time this was talked about. Walking Through Fire.
Oh yeah, that's the Revolutionary War one. Yeah.
That was based off of the movie 1917.
It's funny because every time like I see that one on my phone, I just think of a guy sitting there in fire. Ah! I'm in fire. He's walking through fire.
Oh yes, I actually don't need to keep this one because
I'm just waiting for you to say one that I don't have written down because I have a bunch of them that are written down.
Well, this one's funny, which I can delete it now. Is I've got Star Wars: The Stranger.
Oh wow!
So
wow, that was
I don't need that anymore.
That was 3 months in the making right there.
Yep.
Yeah, that actually was supposed to come out during Christmas time, but then the lightsabers died, so we didn't get to do that until 3 months later. Yeah.
Next, October 25th, 2020. The Call.
Oh, The Call.
Yep, this one was kind of in a way, a love story.
Yeah. Was it not The Calling?
Yeah, The Calling.
Oh, The Calling. Okay, yeah, we did a trailer on that too.
Yeah, we did a trailer on that.
In the snow, in the freezing cold.
And
that sucked.
It's more on the depressing side.
It's very simple though.
It's very simple and
because it only really has like me, you, and Caitlin in it, and that's it.
Yeah, and you just play multiple people
too. Yeah.
I
stay inside. They stay outside.
January 9th, 2021. The Elemental Rangers.
Oh wow!
I have nothing.
I was about to say I didn't even think you wrote a script for that.
I didn't. I just got it written down.
We've shown pictures of those in the past. There's a video that we talked about. We talked about the Elemental Rangers. If y'all want to go check that out at the beginning of season 2.
And we talked about our other custom ones.
Yeah, some of our other custom ones. We will. We've got a lot of not just custom Power Rangers, but we have a lot of custom characters. We talked about in the last episode of the episode before about doing more episodes about those kind of characters that we'll probably do in the future at some point. All right. So far, nothing different.
Nothing new.
Nothing different.
February 7th, 2021.
Okay.
Year of Pain.
Yeah. Year of Pain, Vance Black, I remember that. Yeah, that was...
The Raven.
It's funny enough because I did a little teaser trailer for... Well, because I don't know, I just saw... I don't even know if I've shown you, but there's this...
You showed it to me because it's...
Like what I based... No, I mean what I based it off of.
Oh, I think.
I don't feel like I did, but I showed you... I sent you the teaser. I was watching these old... Again, I'll say this for like the millionth time. Dawson's heard me say it a bunch of times. If you don't know, I'm a big wrestling fan, so I was watching this old pro wrestling vignette for this wrestler, if y'all know who this is, Edge. He was debuting in the 90s, and the vignettes that they played for him were creepy. Like, they were like... And it's funny because if you watch him debut, it's nothing like... It's not creepy at all, really.
Huh.
But in the vignettes are creepy. So I watched those, and it was like late at night, and I was like, I kind of want to do something like this. It'd be really cool. And so I just grabbed a trench coat. I just had my clothes on. I didn't decide to change into anything. Got some creepy shots behind the house over here. And Vance Black was born. And I randomly came up with the name from an evil name generator, I think. I don't even think I've ever shown it on the channel before. I've shown it on my channel before, the Vance Black little thing.
Yeah.
But I sent it to Dawson, and he became the villain of A Year of Pain. Yep. And he's completely different than what my video was but that's fine because that's my thing, and then this is Whether New
Yeah.
Sounds or Not's thing.
I remember you sending that.
Check
to me.
that out. If y'all want to check out the little teaser I did, here it is.
Ta-da.
He's the shadow that lingers behind you. The fear that overcomes you. He doesn't know what he wants. All he knows is he's a wanderer of the night. A man that lives in the shadows. A man who doesn't forget. A man who is over the edge.
Wasn't that just creepy? Yeah, that's the first time I've done a lot of character trailers. I think I did another one the month before that, and I also did one the month after that.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like it's the Rex Joseph one, the Hitman one that I did. I like that one a lot. But yeah, I did that just for fun, and then I didn't know he was going to be a character in a film. So
I'm trying to find it right now. Because I never really posted anywhere. I didn't even do really any videos with it either. But
the Raven?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually made the Raven suit, and then it just never was.
Well, you've talked about the
it.
Raven since we were in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I think either that or it was the Owl. We talked about both, I feel like.
Owl was created like a year ago.
Oh, okay. Well, then
about.
the Raven, you've talked about the Raven since high school. I remember that.
Where the heck is it? There it is. Yeah.
Or something like that.
The Raven.
Yeah, that was like in high school. I remember that character was thought of in high school.
Oh gosh, what's next? Oh, yes. April 17th, 2021. The King has returned.
Oh, yeah. The Lion King live action.
Yep, the
basically.
live action thing of the Lion King that
Yeah.
we thought of,
Mhm.
and we literally played the people of the Lion
The Lion King, but just real people.
Yeah, and they're like knights.
I guarantee you that one, if we actually did that one, it would cause so much controversy because people would be like, Simba's not white. Scar's not white.
There's this one, which I still want to do because I knew some of the people on TikTok was so excited to do this one. April 18th, 2021. Gosh, wow, it's been a long time ago now that I think about it.
Yeah.
That I've talked to these people, and one actually talked to me and asked me a question of it, which was Liz, the Batman.
Yeah, I've got the opening title card for that still on my hard drive.
Which is, we still will use it. And the whole ordeal is, like I said about TikTok, we had actual casting of people that I came in to talk to on TikTok of cosplayers. And we were going to do a thing. We didn't know how well it was going to work out. Hopefully it would have worked out great. But of them sending in videos of them that looks like they're in the same area that we are in, to where we have a lot of people in it and all sorts of stuff. Like we had Harley Quinn, Commissioner Gordon,
I wrote down a
Alfred, all them people.
Yeah, I wrote down a bunch of them for that.
You probably have the cast.
I know,
list
that's
for
what
it,
I'm
yeah.
saying. I wrote it down a long time.
Which I still got the script for it, so.
Batman, the Joker, Vicky Vale, Alfred, Alice Rose, Harvey Dent, Catwoman, Riddler, James Gordon, and Harley Quinn. That was everybody. So, that's all the people I wrote down for that.
Oh, nice.
For the Batman film, that was just called Batman.
No, it's just called Batman.
Yep, Batman.
Which I've actually got the full script for this too. August 6th, 2021, Into the Jungle,
Oh, yeah.
which was Tiger.
Yep, Tiger's little film. There. Tiger.
Which was kind of like our version of a mix between Black Panther and Tarzan.
And the Golden Jaguar.
And the Golden Jaguar. Here's a small little clip. Cool. I did that with TikTok.
Oh. I was really confused. I'm like, what are we throwing it
Send it to you. October 29th, 2021, The Warning. This has Black Mask and Red Hood.
I forgot about that one. That was supposed to be at the U-Haul place, I think, right? Or I'm thinking of a different one. I'm thinking of the one with, like, Joker or, like, Nightwing, and I don't even know if Nightwing's in it, but, like, Vicky Vale's somehow part of it.
Oh,
Or something.
There's so many.
So many DC ideas.
Yeah. October 31st, 2021.
Halloween.
The Duel.
On Halloween. That's hilarious. On Halloween.
Yeah.
That's it. All right. Yeah.
I can't really say anything about that either because we plan on doing that one and that one.
We did an update video for that.
Update video for that one,
In
so
suits.
I can't talk about it. July 23rd, 2022. That's a pretty good jump.
Yeah, that was last summer.
I do not have the full script for this one. The Mighty Mantis.
Oh yeah, the Mighty Mantis.
And we've already talked about the Mighty Mantis.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. July 31st, 2022. This was the newest updated version of this. The Red Ranger film.
That's been talked about since 2021, I believe.
So we don't really
Since we went to Pigeon Forge, that's the first time we talked about it.
September 17th, 2022. Journey of Heroes.
Yeah. Remember that one.
There's no need to talk about this because we literally had a whole episode.
Yeah, we did a whole episode about that that
Um,
y'all really enjoyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all really enjoyed that one.
September 24th, 2022. This is a updated version of it. Or the latest updated version of it. Spirit of the Wolf.
We did an episode on that also with the costume and the character.
Yeah. October 15th, 2022. Star Wars Broken.
I forgot about that one.
I can't talk about this one because we literally have a whole series off of this character.
Yeah.
So this is a very big possibility that this one might happen. So
In
I
season
can't
2.
talk. Yep. So I can't talk. Oh yeah, I forgot I needed to write this for like legal reasons.
Legal reasons.
February 10th, 2023, Lost But Not Gone prologue.
Oh, yeah.
So
Lost but not gone.
yeah.
Some people might think it's gone. Yeah.
March 5th, 2023. I've got like a couple of lines written, so not a full script. Dutch.
Oh yeah, that was the actual first AI film idea that we actually ever did.
And we actually we really liked it. We're like, wow.
Yeah.
March 18th, 2023, updated Lost But Not Gone. Can't talk about that one.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course, yeah.
May 24th, 2023, updated version. The reason why I say updated version is because this actually started way before that, but it's been updated. One Shot.
Yeah, One Shot. Yeah, we talked about that in the Try Not to Laugh video.
Yep. June 12th, 2023, ODST. Don't have a name for it, so it's just ODST right now.
Before you continue, I wanted to read this comment. I saw this comment off the Common Rider video. Yes, we're still getting comments on that video.
Oh, God.
I wanted to read because I read this the other day, and I wanted to read it on the show because I wanted to see what you thought about it because I thought it was kind of funny. I'm not gonna read the whole thing; it's really long. But the guy at the end of it, I don't know what gender they are. At the end of it says, "And what do you mean you left 01 after one episode? The show always have around 50 episodes each. I believe you have to watch the first 3 to 4 episodes, and then I would say is okay if you stop. I mean, in either way, I don't know how you stopped with 01. Its concept is great, all caps, as well as the story, and it has a really good understanding of what it means to be human, but to each their own." Well, that's funny because we did explain why in the video, why we didn't watch it no more.
We literally just put it on the TV and watched one episode and then kind of moved on.
And this is also not the first person to say that we were saying like about that guy crying and why are they always hurt and blah blah blah, like, because we didn't understand, we haven't watched the show, so we ain't gonna know. And people are saying that Kamen Rider Geets, when he was crying in his, and we were like, oh, he's crying, blah blah blah, and there were people were saying because his mom died or something, and I'm like, yes, we understand. People in the comments are like, oh, well, you don't have the context for it. Yeah, we don't. Well, we know that. We're just watching it to react to it. Do people have to react to Kamen Rider Power Ranger stuff and not know what's going on? No.
A lot of people got hate for that, or we got hate for that video, but a lot of people posted hate for that video, but we just did a reaction video. What do you think reaction videos are?
We did. The person did. Somebody did a whole Reddit post about us. Yeah, and about our video, and then somebody in the comments was like, "Oh, well, if you don't want them to, don't give them any more views." And I'm like, exactly. I don't know why you're.
Well, like there was actually some people that was like standing up for us. So it was like everybody has their own opinion, and it's the whole deal. It's like we said in the video. That was just our reaction. What do you think reaction videos are? It's people reacting to something that they haven't seen before. Ta-da!
Most hated video that we've done. We've talked about it already in a previous episode, but it was a lot of fun. Name off one more.
Oh, actually, I will name off 3 more.
3 more.
That's all I got.
Okay, so, he's almost over. Cool.
So
I'll take it.
July 2nd, 2023, Crosshairs.
Yeah.
Which is a Star Wars film about a scout trooper.
There's also a Halo version of that too.
There's a Halo version of that too. Star Wars version might be a little bit more doable because it would make a little bit more sense.
But there is also a Halo one.
There's a Halo
that we talked about.
August 26, 2023, the updated version of the script, Magna Man. Which is The Return.
Yeah.
And then last, but definitely not least, and we actually talked about doing a whole episode just for this.
Yeah.
October 24th, 2023, Daenerys.
Yeah, last month. This is last month.
Mm-hmm. So
Daenerys, yeah.
Look out for an episode of us talking about
Yeah, there'll be a whole world-building, character-driven episode of Daenerys.
Yep.
And that whole idea. But this whole episode's been a lot of different things. You got to see us voice Batman and the Green Lantern. We talked about a lot of our film ideas. We finished what we didn't finish in the Try Not to Laugh video.
Yep.
But if you stuck around this long, leave a like on the video. Yeah, do that. Go and do that. Also, I'll say this again. If you want to not only continue watching us here on YouTube on Whether New Times or Not, you can go watch Dawson on TikTok. He does a lot of TikToks on there. And you can go and watch my gaming videos on my YouTube channel, Trace or at tpark14.
Yep.
Tell them what your TikTok is again.
Dawson_Mullins 1.
Yeah, and go follow us on there. That's what we do outside of this. Because a lot of people might think we just do this. Mm-hmm. We do not.
And if you don't get updated on either the YouTube or on the TikTok, you can also follow us on Instagram.
Yep.
And you'll see us post updated stuff on there too.
And again, we have a Discord server.
Yep. And a Discord
so
server.
come and join it so we can give you all updates and stuff about what's going on. Y'all can ask questions, do this, that, and the other, and who knows, if we do a Q&A, we might do one on there, and y'all can submit some questions, and we'll do a whole episode on that. Who knows? Again, like I've said probably a million times already, we have a lot of ideas for the show, and we will get to them eventually at some point.
Yep.
So look out for all that cool stuff. That's going to do it here for us for another episode of the Weather News Times Are Not show. I'm not gonna say what next week's episode is gonna be, but it's gonna be a very interesting one.
It'll be very interesting.
Very interesting episode.
Very exciting.
We will leave it at that. I will give you a hint though. We have talked about it on one of the episodes.
Yes.
I think twice.
Yes.
We talked about it twice. So go find it. Go look for it.
Yes.
Yeah, go look for it. But yeah, it should be a very interesting episode. Be the first time we've ever done anything like it.
Should be exciting.
So it'll be very interesting to say the least. But look out for us next week here on the Weather News Times Or Not show. If you like this video, leave a like down below. If you want us to do more recreating scenes or voicing over comic book stuff of that nature, let us know in the comments down below. Go on our Discord server, throw us some video ideas, and we'll make something happen, you know. And most important thing to do, subscribe. We recently just hit 600 subscribers thanks to Dawson's dad.
Yay.
Yeah.
We're now at 605.
Yeah, we're at 605 now. We went right over 600. But David was the reason why we got 600. So props to David. If you're watching this video, thanks, David.
Thanks.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah. But subscribe to the Weather News Times Or Not channel. It's very important because it shows that you care. But hit the notification bell and be notified for any more films, videos, episodes, whatever. You'll get to see it come up on your phone, computer, whatever device that you have. It'll be great. You get to follow us along. It's not creepy at all. But my name is Trace Parks.
My name is Dawson Mullins.
We'll see you guys in the next episode of the Weather News Times Are Not show. Bye-bye.
I'm Batman.